Hi everybody, it's Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kellyann1977, and today is Tuesday. And I did record a video yesterday, but I ended up canning it because last night my husband found out that some stuff I need for my computer to upgrade it won't be here until Friday. So it won't be completed until either Saturday night or Sunday. And I did say Wednesday I should be able to record Steam games, which I can't. So I just figured I'd start over again. So I'm getting a 2 terabyte hard drive, and my husband's getting something else that's going to help it speed up because my computer is 2 years old. The parts were made 2 years ago and put together for my birthday in October of 2017. And the newer games coming out, like Layers of Fear, I try to play that, and it pushes my computer. The fans turn on. I have 2 fans in my computer. Instead of getting a disk drive, I got a secondary fan. This was a custom build. My husband picked out all the stuff for it to make sure it could run games without a problem. But now it's having a hard time with some of the newer ones. So as soon as that's done and I'm able to record, I will go ahead and do a vlog saying my computer's up and I can record again regular Steam games. So with that, he's also putting a licensed operating system. I think I have Home Edition right now, and it's not really made for gaming. That edition is really made to do, your finances or schoolwork and stuff like that. So he went out and he bought that as well. So now we have a license for it. And I did say in the vlog I canned that more than likely I'd be playing horror games than anything else. Or if there's like some free games, I'll give it a try. You guys can see if you want to download it for your computer and play them as well. So I have the Layer of Fear 2. I'm going to play that. So hopefully with my upgrade, I don't have another problem with it. I had a problem where it got stuck in the Illuminati world, and I was told it's a transition problem and not the save was corrupted. So even though I reloaded from the same save, that save is corrupted. So I have to start the game over again. And they said if the problem happens again, just to let them know, and that they will try to figure out what the problem may be. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I do know that my husband couldn't play Boulder Gates, and he paid like $40 for it. And they were saying it had something to do with the anti-cheat software and that nobody could play it. And he upgraded his computer and it plays now. So he can go back and play it. So maybe it was just the computer needed an update. I'm not sure. But anyways, I have the Layers of Fear 2, Daymare 1998, Death Bloom Part 1, Them and Us. I have My Time at Portia. I've got 'em Pause, where you play as an animal. I'm playing as a dragon, so if you want me to just continue where I'm at in that, and I can explain how to play the game, and it has a lot of upgrades to it. I actually bought it early access. I don't know if it's a full release yet right now. But you can collect things. You have a shop where you can sell things that you collect. There's chests that appear every day in the game where you can get some free items. There's a dungeon now. So there's armor and weapons in the game that you can make or buy. You do quests for the villagers. You can upgrade your house and your store. You can have a garden as well. So I'm not sure everything that they have in the game. I don't know if they're going to include, like, you can at least get married. I'm not sure, but there's a lot more stuff in the game, which is good. A lot more furniture pieces so you can decorate your house the way you want. So I have that one as well. Unfortunately, The Sims 4, I can't record. I would love to be able to record for you guys, but I can only record Steam games with a Steam recorder. I have puzzle games. If you're interested in puzzle games, I'll just randomly choose one. I have a couple I just bought where it has a story to it, and you're going to collect items, and then you move on with the story, and you combine them to unlock new areas. So I have those kind of games as well. I'm not going to reinstall The Walking Dead Overkills until the summertime when I know I play it. It's about 100 gigabytes right now, and it's just taking up a lot of room. But I will be reinstalling my Dying Light, and I have all my saves. All my saves are backed up for all the games that I have, so that's not going to be a problem. And I will record the DLC. I'm about 70% into the story of the DLC, but I want to try to collect everything and do all the side quests and take out all the hives. Now, I have found a lot of letters in this one. The post office had tons of them, but there's still a lot more to find. In the regular game, I could not find anything. I think I found like 3 journals, and that was it. So I don't know what that's about. And with the DLC, you collect trophy cars that are silver. So I'm still looking for them as well. The blueprints for the DLCs I just bought, I have no clue how to find them, where they're located at. I don't know if it's just a random spot or if it's placed somewhere for everybody. So if you do have any of the DLCs that just got released this year, a few months ago, I'm looking for the blueprint with the sword. The sword, Legacy Sword, gives you 200% more XP when you use it. And it's very hard to level up when you're Legacy. I'm like 6, and I have 8 hours into the game, and it's very difficult to level up. You need a lot of points. I think my driving skill is like 10, but my regular player level is 6. So if anybody knows roughly where that blueprint is, where I can go look, that would be very helpful, and I would highly appreciate it. Fade to Silence, I will be doing like a tutorial on that. Right now I'm trying to see, I already have a game going, so I'm trying to see how far I can continue. So the way they have it is you can only die 6 times, and on your 7th death, you restart the game. If you choose to play the survival mode, then anything you've unlocked with your experience points, you use that stuff only for survival mode. So you can kill deer faster, find more food, make more food, things of that nature. Be tougher, your armor will be better, so people's skills will be better. So that is the thing. So I'll stop talking about Steam games now. I do have Don't Knock Twice on my Switch, so I can't wait to get into that. And if I'm able to beat it on the Switch, then I can always record it for you guys, knowing what to do on the Steam. Because I have it there too, but I don't know if I had a bug or if it was I just didn't understand how to play. So I figured the Switch would be a better bet to get it on there, because it shouldn't have bugs. And I only paid $6.74 for it anyways, so yeah. Pokemon Sword is coming out the 15th, and that is the one that I did get. I'm really upset though, because it's the first time that I pre-ordered a console game for myself, and they're not giving anything for it. There's no price discount. There's no free DLC, no stuffed animals, no nothing. The only way to get the pre-order items is you have to buy both, the sword and the shield. I don't want any of the Pokemon legacies that they have for shield, so that would be pointless for me. And it's the same exact story. You do the same exact things. I don't want to replay it again. And once I beat it, I beat it. That's it. It's supposed to have about 200 hours of gameplay in it. Depends what Pokemon you want to collect as well. So I'll keep that in mind when I'm playing through the story, not to go too quickly. And I know you live in a town, you can befriend people. There's rivalries who don't like you that you'll fight against. That's the story part of it. I know you can buy things at the shop. I think get more Pokemon balls, better balls, something like that. I know you can train your Pokemon, make them stronger. I got the sword Pokemon because I want the Dark Pikachu. Today I can't talk. So that's why I got that one. I love Pikachu. He's one of my favorites. And then I like the Pokemon that are on fire. I have for Pokemon Go a horse that its tail is on fire. And then I have a unicorn and its hair going down and its tail's on fire. I have a reindeer. I have a half horse reindeer mix. My best Pokemon right now is a water Pokemon, and she is the catfish. And I have 2 of her, and both of them are my strongest. But I make sure that I have different ones. I have metal ones that are really good for water and fire Pokemon. Lightning ones that are good for, I think those are good for the earth ones and the trees. So I do have different ones. And for whoever doesn't know, Google Play application is doing a rewards program now. And this is good until November 17th. After that, I don't know how it's going to change. But it has different levels to it. On bronze, I have 141 points. So for every $1, it's every $3 you spend, you get points. So right now I get 1 point for every $3. And you can use these points to get rewards for your games. And Pokemon Go is on there, so I'm going to use it for that one because that's the only one that's on there that I play. And I can get a $3 credit into my Pokemon account to purchase stuff as soon as I get 150 points. And then once you get 150 points, you also move up to the silver. And this is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to change, but right now every $3, then I would get 1.1 points. And the gold, which is the highest, would be 1.2. But I don't know if it's going to change. It might change and go up like every $5 or something. But this is something they got going on to introduce this. They also have Play Pass. And it's $5 a month. They do have a free trial for 10 days free. Just cancel before the 10 days and you won't get charged. And they have a list of games that you can play. You download them, you play them instead of buying them. And it's only $5 a month. So if this is something that you are interested in because you don't want to spend money on games for your cell phone. I know one of the games that I do have is on there and I paid $20 for it. So, and any of the games on the list you can download and they are all pay games. I believe it also has some audiobooks and some movies as well. So it might be something that you're interested in for $5 a month. Misplay application I use. I got another $5 yesterday. I waited 36 hours for my code to go into my email. And I get the Visa prepaid digital code. And I just follow what it says, add my information, and I add it to my Steam. I've done this 4 times now in a year and a half that I've had it, and that's $20 for games. So, and I do have a couple of games that are $5, like $4.99. So I can easily get a free game on my Steam. And they add games all the time as well. They just added a game today that I'm doing. It's a stories choice game, but you also play slots and bingo and stuff like that. So you play the slots, you win coin, and you also win diamonds. So you'll have a bar on the right side, and as soon as it reaches 100%, you get whatever diamonds is there. First started off, it was 20, 50, 70. So right now I have 400 diamonds to go ahead and play the stories game. You have to use diamonds to unlock the stories. They have 2 right now, so this is fairly new. And the one that I chose is the mystery one on a ship. And for some of the choices, you will have to pay diamonds. Right now it looks like it's 40 for every choice that you may have to pay. And if you pay with the diamonds, that's the better choice. And you will get better prizes at the end of the 8 sections of the chapter. So I'm going into chapter 2 now. So you play a chapter, might be 20 minutes long, making choices, reading what the story is about. And then it will have you go and you can play slots and bingo as you unlock things. So for the actual gameplay of it, the casino gameplay of it, I'm level 6 already. I did it for about 20 minutes on auto. So, yeah. I started off playing the Wonder Woman one, and I unlocked the Wizard of Oz one. This is the same Wizard of Oz slot game from the GSN that I used to play all the time. So that's cool. It's got little bonus games with it. They got Grease Lightning and some other one, but I've only unlocked 1 right now. And I want to see what the bingo's like, because I do have bingo games and I like them. So if it's worth playing, I'll play the bingo as well. And I'm playing that through the misplay, and I'm already level 3. So I got points and player XP for it already, which is good. And again, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have about 5 to 7 games that I've actually kept on my cell phone that I like, and the ones that I don't like, and I'm just doing it to try to get extra unit points. I usually stop doing it about level 5 or 6 because then it just takes too much time, and I just delete them and download another one. So that's not bad. And I have 3 views on the video that I posted on The Walking Dead, Our World, AMC, official game. So I don't know if I said it in the video because I tried not to make the video too long. But it uses GPS, so you need internet to play it. You get a safe house. And there's total 3 buildings that you can build. The safe house is a free one. I'm not sure how to get the other ones yet. You level up your characters. I have Michonne, Carol, and I have Rick. Rick is the best player I have. He's 3 stars, and he's a rare. They also have a legacy of Rick, where it's 4 stars. So I don't know how far it goes up. And then I just have a couple of nobodies. I have the RV, where I can, I guess certain missions, you'll be in the RV. And if you find a lot of survivors, you can put them in the RV. And I can hold up to 6 people. There's different weapons, and I've upgraded a lot of them. I have 4. There's defense cards that will help you. There's one of them that I used for my safe house is a biter that's chained up. So I've upgraded that. I'm not quite sure why you need defense when it doesn't look like it's that kind of a game. I made I made my own group, and it's called Walkers Will Die. If anybody wants to download the game and join my group after a short tutorial, there's weekly events, there's season events, there's group events, there's monthly events, there's stories I introduce to introduce new characters. So there's a lot going on in the game. I actually play from the comfy of my chair right now. But as I level up and it doesn't snow, I will go walking a little bit and see what other missions are out there. The idea of it is the longer you walk, the better missions that you'll get and the better rewards. But it does not give you any rewards for walking like Pokemon Go does. So it's not that kind of game. Once you go into a mission, you're not walking, you're just staying there shooting zombies and protecting your team. It's a cool game. I got like an hour into it. I actually cleared the whole map yesterday, so then I had nothing to do because I gotta wait for it to reset. To clear the whole map, it takes about 4 hours to reset. I have not run out of energy, so I stopped collecting those crates. I thought you'd get different things in it, but you only get energy in it. Since I haven't run out of energy. But again, the further you walk, the more energy to do a mission as well. So yeah. And I have Hometown is now working on my new cell phone. I actually stopped playing it. I played for about an hour. And then I said, well, I'm going to stop playing it because this is a game that I would like to record. And it's a fun little game. It reminds me of Stardew Valley or the Harvest Moon game from like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. And it's really cool. Right now it's in beta. So I don't have to pay for it right now, but once it's full released, I think it's going to be a paid game. But if I choose to buy it, I save my save. They give it to you and you don't have to start over again, which is good. And I know you have to befriend people, and there's 10 hearts. I think you can get married and have a kid. You have to upgrade your house, and you have to upgrade your farm, which is not connected to your house. You can buy things, but I'm not sure what this game is going to instill. I think you can cook in it as well. But I just pretty much got into the game. So I was just clearing everything, and I walked around and looked at all the maps to see what was there and introduced myself to a couple of people. I pre-registered for, it's like a Pokemon game. So I haven't opened that up yet to see what it's like. But I have that I will be recording as well. I'll probably do more of a review of it after I get a couple hours of gameplay. I have a Pokemon official game that's a board game. And I would love to record that for you guys as well, so you can see what that's about and you play against real people. Or you can play against the computer and do the story mode. And you can buy things, you get rewards, you can upgrade your Pokemon. You can have 5 Pokemon at a time. So I have that one as well to share with everybody. And I'll probably record a league of my bowling game. I had to start it over, unfortunately, but it runs a lot better, and I'm getting strikes when I'm supposed to. I just had so much lag with my old computer trying to record that it couldn't keep up, and instead of giving me a strike, it was giving me like 4 pins. So that has been corrected with a new phone. So I will be recording that for you guys as well. I have my Goosebumps game back, Carnival Horrorland, and I have my actual game of where I was at. So I'm going to be recording that for you guys as well. I do have like 4 hours into it. I had it on my tablet. My tablet just couldn't handle it. So I'm very happy that I have that game back. I've never purchased anything for it. You can if you'd like, but you don't have to. And that's everything. So it did snow. I don't know if it's too dark, if you guys will be able to see now, but I will show you the snow from yesterday. So it probably snowed about 4 inches and maybe an inch or two of ice on top. So it's not a lot of snow, but our snow is very thick. It's not a wet snow. It's a thick, slippery, icy snow. So that makes all the difference. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Any concerns or comments, do not hesitate to leave them down below. I don't know if I already said it, but I did post before I did this video the chili that I made and explained how I made it. So that is up. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.